you time warp. Now we're in topic 2. This is topic 2.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are now in topic 2. That topic was thrilling, wasn't it?
I bet we were awesome. I'm gonna kick my feet up when I talk to you.
I think
a lot of times we're here and we're buttoned up, a little too profesh, as I like to say.
Profesh.
We're gonna let it all hang out during that inside cast. I'll tell you what.
All 6 inches. So besides inside, I want to talk about what games we've been playing recently. This is a recurring kind of funny Gamescast topic. We haven't had one for a while. Colin, what have you been playing?
Primarily only Adventures of Mana on Vita, which we talked a lot about a bit on PS I Love You XOXO, but it's basically a remake of the 1991 Final Fantasy Adventures, which was a Game Boy game known as Seiken Densetsu: Final Fantasy Gaiden in Japan, which was released, I think, in 1990. Re-released by Sunsoft in the late 90s on Game Boy Color, although it didn't have much fanfare when it came out because Game Boy was kind of dying at the time, except for with Pokemon, which came out later that year. It's just, so this Adventures of Mana is just a remake because the original one is a Mana game. As people know that series now, it's not a fledgling series by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm enjoying it. It's very vanilla. It's just scratching an itch right now. I don't think it's an exemplary game by any stretch of the imagination. It's also broken in a lot of ways.
It's just hitting the buttons though, right? It's what you want out of a game right now.
I'm just feeling it. It's just it's very Zelda-like. It's easy. But there is ways to break the game pretty easily by not having certain items in certain situations, and I can't believe that they haven't edited that or fixed that in this new game. Basically, there's just RAM limitations on the original Game Boy that didn't allow the game to remember that doors were unlocked, or that use these items called matics, which are basically pickaxes to get through like cracks in walls. You make holes in the walls, and the game just didn't remember that they were there. So there are ways to get trapped in multiple places in the game, and the Vita could certainly remember that these things were unlocked. So I don't know why they didn't edit those things out. So I did get stuck in a specific place, and Erin actually helped me get out of it, which was funny.
How?
She it was we told on PS I Love You, but basically there's a new game continue and load game option at the screen. She was playing around and she died. She was like trying to get, she doesn't really play games, so she was just kind of messing around. And I kept going to continue my game, and she went to load game and loaded it, and it loaded me outside of the castle that I was in.
Good job, Aaron.
So she totally fixed it. But nonetheless, it's just scratching an itch. It's cheap. I think people might enjoy it. Also might send Square Enix a good message about maybe bringing I Am Setsuna and some other Vita games over. Although they're being pretty generous with the Vita with Dragon Quest Heroes 2 and with Dragon Quest Builders.
Final Fantasy Explorers.
Final Fantasy Explorers, exactly. So they are supporting the Vita in a AAA capacity, and I don't mean these are AAA games, but in a AAA publisher capacity more than almost anyone else. So that's basically all I've been playing, and I've just been messing around with this, that, and the other thing. But that's basically the extent of it.
Cool.
I've been doing a bunch of smaller things. We played Inside last night. Obviously, you already saw that topic. But before then, we've been on the road so much, doing a lot of Odin Sphere on Vita, enjoying that. Came back I guess last week before RTX, was playing Pac-Man 256 on the PlayStation 4, enjoying that.
So finally.
Yeah, finally.
A year late.
Whatever. It's still fun. I never played it before.
Awesome.
It's a really good game. Yeah, had you played it a lot on, what was it, mobile before?
Mobile.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Almost bought a mobile game. Teen Titans put out their Teen Titans Go iPhone thing, which is Pokemon, but you actually make them fight and stuff like that. You're collecting Teen Titans figures. Almost did it. Didn't do it. $3.99. I was like, for something I'm not going to play too much, I can't get into it.
Yeah.
But Odin Sphere, I've been really, really enjoying it. I forgot how much I liked that game, because that, when that came, that's a definitive moment for me of that coming to PlayStation 2 and me still living with Micah, which is like when I first moved, the first 9 months I was here and working at IGN. He was so into that game, and I enjoyed it, but I liked Grim Grimoire more, and I was reviewing that at the time. To now to get to play it and have it be such a great fit for the Vita, where I'm jumping in, I'm playing, all right, cool. Oh, how did I only get an A on that level? Go back, or that fight, as it would be. Go back, try to S rank it. You look at the map and realize I haven't, before I progress the story, go back and try to clear out these entire expanses to go get the rest of my equipment, get my S ranks and stuff like that. It was scratching the itch, similar to what Colin's talking about, where, Odin Sphere is a product of its time. It's not like the most deep game in the world, right? You grow fruit, you eat the fruit, you get the XP, everybody's happy. But I'm enjoying playing through it again. I'm enjoying getting out there. I'm very excited for Galgun. That's what I'm waiting for right now, because I'm going to platinum the perv game Galgun.
The plan is to do it in a stream,
if possible. I don't know. Come on, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Who knows how much rubbing and shooting
so much
orgasm, and I got to do this. But last night I started playing a game called Pokemon Go.
Oh, so did
somebody
the entire
already took
world.
my name by the time I got there.
Dude. It's garbage.
Annoying for the game over guy that took it. Kevin's raising his hand like he took it. I got mine. You got Kind of Funny, Kevin? Good job.
Yeah, I mean, whoever Tim Gettys out there, real talk, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Not cool at all.
I got you.
I feel like I got Nick_Scarpino'd.
This is the whole reason I don't use Snapchat. It's probably the whole reason I won't play much more Pokemon Go. Also, it's not that interesting of a game. Everyone's crazy about it now.
No, for sure. I mean,
night one was fun to have the Pokemon on Portillo's head or whatever, but I'm never going to play it again.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing is like you're talking about it being stuck in this room. The amount of people going out, like actually trying to go get them all. And once it gets to the higher level stuff of getting the more rare
Your
Pokemon
Louvre
stuff,
Pokemon.
that shit's fun. That's cool. And I like that idea of, especially when you think about conventions, like things like PAX
No, I
and
get
all
it.
that
It's
stuff.
got a lot of potential.
And when they add to it, I think there's a lot of potential with this game. And like seeing the stories people have had about going out and trying to find Pokemon, bumping into other people doing the same thing because the gyms are at like locations and monuments and like all these like
It's cool.
places. I think it's really cool. The question is, how long does this last? But I think that it doesn't need to last forever. I
No.
think that it's as long as they keep adding to it, the people that enjoy it are going to keep doing it. It's not supposed to be this crazy. It's a Tamagotchi thing.
I know.
You know, it's just like it is. It isn't a full fledged.
I'm not saying I hate it or something or it's horrible. It's just not like I get it. I played it. I was like, okay, cool. This isn't what I'm going to keep playing, but I enjoyed it for the night, and I've enjoyed watching people finding all the Bulbasaurs in their bathroom or who like everyone is talking about it today. The entire Twitter feed is pictures of it or conversations about it.
I wonder how long that's going to last. You know, like with Miitomo, it lasted a lot longer than I thought it was. Like there was that initial craze of everybody, and it's the thing of supply and demand of. When not everyone can have it, the people that do have it make everyone else think it's the coolest thing in the world.
Sure.
So the fact that it wasn't on the iOS American App Store for so long, I think really kind of contributed a lot.
Xavier Woods wouldn't shut up about it. Every tweet from Austin, blah, blah, blah. Where is it?
Yeah. And again, obviously it's Pokemon. So that is going to sell it alone. But I think also the fact that it was all the biggest group didn't have access to it, I think caused a lot of the stir and commotion. But now that everyone has it and it's not even working everywhere is the most frustrating thing. It's always hard with these online games where it's like, okay, how did you not prepare your servers for this? Like, did you not expect everybody to download the Pokemon AR game?
The free Pokemon
Yeah,
AR
like
game.
come on. But then it's like, I don't know, is there a solution to that? Probably not.
Apparently
they
not,
probably
seeing as how
did know. Yeah, it's
every
like, look at
other
every
game
other
destroys.
game. It's like they know that they're going to get hit super hard, and there's not really a way to kind of prevent that. So
As a
it's been
Pokemon-
annoying trying to, but I haven't been able to really do much.
Really, I was going to say,
Yeah.
I want to know if it's your dreams come true.
No, no, God, no. This is not my dreams come true. Is it cool? And
Yeah.
like, is it a nice kind of hint at the future and what could be? Yeah, and I definitely think that it's a good start, and for Nintendo to be doing things like this is great. Like different gameplay styles and like new innovations and stuff, or innovations that are not new but are now finally being viewed by the mainstream because it's Pokemon. Like Niantic did their shit before, but don't give a fuck. You know, now everyone at least knows what this could look like. And yeah, it looks like admittedly higher quality Pokemon models than I ever expected to see in admittedly lower quality scenarios of them just kind of popping up in a camera.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like I give them an A for effort, you know? Again, I don't think that there's a fun game there. But I think that the idea of the gyms and seeing where a lot of other people are at with screenshotting, like you get to choose kind of the team that you end up following, like the Team Rocket style thing, and seeing the gyms. Like last night I was laying in bed and seeing where the things are in relation to where I live. It's like, that's cool. Like I wouldn't ever think that they'd be there, but looking at the map, it's like, it's just fun. It's
Where
just
is
fun
where are the San Francisco gyms? Are they at the Golden Gate
there's a whole
Bridge and
bunch of them.
stuff? And
There's a whole bunch of them. Grimecraft holding it down. Grimecraft has a team of like 1,000 Zubats, and they're all hella high leveled. And
of course, Grimecraft
It's
does.
funny though, but no, he was holding down a gym over the last couple of days. And
Yeah.
like that's funny. And seeing all the Rooster Teeth people play, like they look stupid as shit.
Sure.
They're all running around.
but
everyone's
everybody looks
streaming
dumb
it.
doing it. Yeah.
But it's like it's cool to see them, like Ashley Jenkins holding down a gym out in Austin. And it's like the idea of that, once it gets to be a more competitive thing, there actually is people that are challenging, holding down the areas. That is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And again, once it gets to the traveling, I'm excited because we travel.
Sure.
So it's like,
You get some rare
we're
ones.
still in that early part where, great, okay, I got my starter, I'm seeing some Pidgeys, we'll go through there. But it's like, once we get to like the more real shit, I think.
That's why I want the AR Animal Crossing game, so I can go to Austin and get a peach and bring it back and plant it in my AR Animal Crossing backyard.
Yeah, it'll be thrown. But I mean, that really is what we're going to be seeing,
Sure.
right? And like that's the stuff that works with these types of
It's
things.
cool to see
AR.
people celebrating and have fun with it.
Yeah, and it's Pokemon. Pokemon's awesome. So
People do like Pokemon.
yeah,
What else have
I
you been
like
playing?
that it's the OG Pokemon. What's up?
What else have you been playing?
I'm playing a whole bunch of. I mean, I want to give a shout out to Gang Beasts because we've been playing a lot of Gang Beasts at different events. And stuff.
Yeah.
For anybody that hasn't seen it by now, the Kind of Funny versus Screw Attack panel we did at SGC is live over on youtube.com/screwattack. And it's an hour of us just playing a bunch of different games, ending in Gang Beasts.
Yeah.
That game is always fun as hell. We did it also at Let's Play Live when we were graced by Colin's presence as well.
You're welcome.
And the final round was
we did
these two
a
motherfuckers.
Let's Play at E3 with Tim Schafer that went live on the
yeah.
channel. There's
Of
a
the new
bunch of
soccer
just
mode.
there's a bunch of Gang Beasts Let's Plays in
And it's
general
coming
on
to
our
PS4
channel
as well.
Yeah.
Finally. But like every time I play that game, I'm reminded of like how awesome it is. And Nick always jokes about like, dude, we should get really, really good at Gang Beasts and just fucking fuck everyone's day
Yeah.
up. I don't know if anyone is really good.
Yeah,
at
it's
Gang
that thing.
Beasts.
Every time we play it, I feel like it's a game we play all the time. And when we play it, there's always that thing of like, wait, why? What is it again? And why? And like I'm in there and I'm alternating lefts and rights, and I'm like, here we go. And like I know that I was like during the screw attack thing, Chad wasn't, and he was still knocking me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm hitting you with 2 fists. They should go down.
Yeah. But it's such a funny game, and I think that
Gang
it's
Beasts is great.
designed around not necessarily winning, but more just like creating funny scenarios.
Exactly.
It's
So-
very visually funny, comedic game.
I always have a lot of fun with that. Going back, it was my birthday, and last year I played through Crash Bandicoot 1, and I wanted to do a stream of Crash Bandicoot 2 this year, but we were traveling, so I was going to RTX, and I really wanted to play it, especially now that the games have been announced that there's going to be remakes on them, and that's super exciting to me. Obviously, for anyone that doesn't know, I'm excited about this.
He's very excited.
Yeah.
Very popular E3
But I'm
video.
upset because I can't play it on the Vita. I've talked about that
Here we go.
a bazillion times, but I was like, why am I bitching about this? I can just bust out my PSP and play it there. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
Didn't have, my charger doesn't work anymore. But Greg Miller, the one household in the world that still has a PSP charger just ready.
Well, did you like how I knew it was in one of 3 places? And they're probably multiple. And when you walked in, like, do you have a PSP charger? I'm like, yeah, it's either in the controller drawer, I had this bag with old gen stuff, or it's under here. You go check those 2 places. I'll check this one. Immediately found it.
Immediately had it. And it was awesome. So my PSP somehow still totally works. The battery's still charged on the plane. Didn't need to plug it in. I just played the entire time. Beat Crash 2. And man, Crash 2 is awesome. That is what, like, it is from like Uncharted to Uncharted 2, where it's like Crash 1, playing through it, like I almost believed you guys telling me that those weren't good games. And Crash 1, it has its issues and its difficulty spikes, and the save system's fucking atrocious, and the controls are a little bit janky. But Crash 2, man, like it's a good platformer. Like it's really good.
I'm gonna play through them all, start to finish, when that remaster comes out, just for you, Tim.
Thank you.
Just for
I appreciate that.
We'll do
You might
Let's
wanna start
Plays.
with 2 though.
We'll do full plays. No. I want to start with 1, and I'll go all the way through, and you'll have to sit next to me, and you'll hear me bitch and complain and scream at it.
I'm excited to play through 3 as well, because 3 was my favorite growing up. But I don't know if it's going to be able to beat 2, because 2 is really solid.
Now, do you want to talk about picking Crash Team Racing?
And then there's
And
Crash
then-
Team Racing.
And then you lost it.
I did
That
lose
was
it.
your game. That was
Yes.
your one.
Yes. First off, not to peel the fucking curtain back, we were supposed to win and lose every other match
You
for the
didn't.
things.
You didn't win. You didn't lose that on purpose.
I'm not saying I did.
He didn't throw it, guys.
I didn't throw it, but I threw the third round of it for sure when it looked like I was coming back. Absolutely.
I know. I'm just fucking.
And anyway, even then, no, I mean it's. I'm not saying I'm good at it. Never said I was good at it.
I know. I'm
So
just
I
fucking
stand by that.
bad.
But I do stand by Crash Team Racing being the superior car.
Better than
racer.
Mario Kart
Fuck yeah, man, absolutely.
of that generation. Yes.
Well, yes, it's better than Mario Kart 64 is what
Gotcha.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it might be the best car racer ever though.
Well, no, because remember then there was Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yeah,
which was better.
I do remember that.
Which
There's
was
also
better.
Mod Nation Racers. So
But I'm not throwing that out. I mean, if you want to put Mod Nation Racers out there as a better one than Mario Kart Double Dash, I mean, I don't. I think you're crazy, but I respect the choice. If it wasn't the load times, it'd be a different story about Mod Nation Racers to this day.
but
They
I
need to
do
make it again.
I do also want to give a shout out to the PSP because it is
Beautiful piece of hardware.
fucking fantastic.
Hadn't held one in so long, and I took yours and held it. I was like, damn, I missed
It feels
this.
good.
I missed this
It
system.
feels so good.
Yeah.
That springy weird thing of the UMD when you shake it. You kinda hear the nice.
Yeah.
I love the D-pad. I
You, had
love
to,
the
you,
size
you were
of the
holding that was
buttons.
an original chunker. That wasn't any of the slim ones.
Yeah,
That wasn't a
I don't
PSP
want
Go.
that slim shit. I don't want that Go shit. No.
The Go, neither of those were shit, to be clear.
Oh, you mean the Go when you had to like hold it like it was the GBASP?
I like how you talk like you have Andre the Giant hands. This you're complaining against the Vita too.
It is. Yeah.
You got normal ass hands.
I got some normal ass hands and I'm still playing with this tiny ass thing. You know how silly you look, Greg?
No, I looked awesome.
Playing on your Vita? You look silly.
People are like, is that an N-Gage over there? Oh, yeah, for the Vita, yeah. No, everyone's like, what the hell's that thing?
yeah, no. But anyways, so we're doing a lot of that.
It's hot pink. People like it.
But in terms of like current like games, I haven't talked about this on the show. Overwatch.
Yeah, you're in Overwatch now.
I'm obsessed with Overwatch.
That's
it's
awesome.
so much fucking fun. But every couple nights I just pop in, play for a bit. I love it because it reminds me of Smash Bros. In the sense that it's fun, even if you're not good. I haven't really played with friends yet, which I would love to do, and I'd love to get anybody here that actually gives a shit to try it because it is cool. It's really refreshing that it's not team deathmatch over and over, and you don't really need to be good at killing people. You can just kind of like be supportive and help. Having all the different heroes that you can play as, that's where the Smash Bros. Thing comes into me, where it's like you have your main character that you go to, but it's still fun to play as the other ones. And I really like that in the game, you switch between the characters in the match. So if your team's not, the strategy's not working, you can, what?
Just Kevin.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
Kevin.
What's even happening?
He was trying. Kevin was reaching back blindly to grab his power cord and grab the cable that comes out of the wall that goes nowhere. The coaxial cable.
And then what did I do?
Then you grimaced and went further back and got the power cord.
All right.
Just saying.
Success story.
So
Yeah, I've been
Overwatch,
playing a lot
I played.
on PS4.
I played a little bit. It seems cool, but I left it behind. But if I was playing with people, I think I'd be more interested in it.
I mean, that's my thing is I'm having so much fun without people. With people, I'm sure it's a whole other level. I want to try playing with my boy Andy Cortez.
He sucks.
He plays on all the systems.
Oh, wow, that's
he has
cool.
all the different teams. and
He
shit,
has no allegiance. Similar like how he works at Rooster Teeth, helps us out all the time,
Yeah.
then talks shit about us to Rooster Teeth.
It's true.
I hate him.
Yeah,
Worst.
me too.
Do you want to
but-
come over this weekend and bring Kevin, and
I
then we
don't.
all set up
I
the
don't.
Overwatch
No.
room out there, and we just have TVs all in? Okay, cool.
No. But I do want to play with you.
Okay.
At some point. So we should do that. What else is there? We missed anything else? Games we've been playing?
No, because I mean we've been on the road so much that I've limited it to Vita, and I've been trying to focus on Odin's when I'm on there. Because I popped in Adventures of Madden. Adventures of Madden would be awesome. Adventures of Madden I did play for a little bit, and I was like, okay, cool. It wasn't bad, but it was just like not what I wanted. Whereas Odin, for me, is the one of like, oh right, beautiful. I feel like I'm getting shit done. I'm going through. I can feel the power.
Yeah. And real quick, randomly, I had an urge to play it. Race the Sun on Vita.
Race Sun, great.
It's a great
Pop
game.
that shit back
Did you
in.
like it?
Race Sun's
Oh,
a
I
great
love
you
it.
like it?
Yeah,
Okay, you
yeah, I
already
played
knew,
it a
you
long
already
time
knew.
ago,
Sorry.
but I just was like, I just want to play it again.
Yeah.
I play through just for a bit, and yeah, it's a fun game, man. I love it.
It's a really cool game. It's an addictive hook to that game.
Yeah.
It's a nice idea. It's very simple.
Yeah.
Very hard to master. It changes dynamically, which is cool.
I like when playing it gives me kind of that roller coaster sensation where like I can kind of feel it
Sure.
like move as I'm doing it. I'm like, wow, it's cool. Just like the way that it looks kind of does that to me.
I also really dig the music.
Yep.
It's just one track, but it's like a great song.
Yeah. No, it's good. Very good. What you been playing, Kevin? Get on the mic.
He had to wake up. He took off his comforter.
Just Cause 3.
Oh, you
I
got the season pass,
the
right?
Season pass.
Yeah.
So I had all the DLC.
How's that going for you?
With Just Cause, I like clearing the map. And then I'm like, I'm over the story. So I cleared the map. Took me 3 hours. I did it. It's one of those poor decisions where it was midnight and I was like, I'll just
Why not?
try this real quick. I was like, now it's 4 a.m. What else?
Was it worth it though?
Oh, it's totally worth it. I love that game.
Have you started Overwatch? Because you've been talking a lot about
No,
Overwatch
so
too.
I installed it 2 days ago
Uh-huh.
and I was about to play it yesterday. And Paula was like, let's watch a movie. I was like,
You're
all
like,
right.
sure, it's called Overwatch. And she's like, this movie has no story.
And I wanted to play it today, but I'll be editing, doing videos.
And making a show with me about pizza.
Well, that was the video. And then going to the movies.
Yeah.
So
What movie
maybe
you
tonight.
We're going to go see Swiss Army Man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Kevin and I have a big date night planned.
That sounds fun.